So in Cafe Life, over the past couple of weeks, we've been talking a little bit about character. And Gabby wrote that brilliant blog. If you haven't read it, go and have a look at it on character. And then Mandy has asked me to share a social science experiment that relates to character. And that got me thinking, and I had to do a little bit of just going back on some of my notes to find one that does relate to character. I came up with two, and we're just going to share one of them. And this one's quite simple, actually. It was done by Penelope Lockwood and Ziva Kunda. And what these two psychologists did is they asked students from a college to share their ambitions for the next decade. And what they found was that the ambitions of the students were pretty normal. There wasn't anything wow about these ambitions. So they then took a second group and they asked this group to first study peers whom they admired, people whom they looked up to. And these guys only came up with their ambitions after looking into people that they admire. And what they noticed was that these guys came up with much more lofty, stretching ambitions. So in other words, the lives of the people that they studied, who they looked up to, began to influence their ambitions. Now, I think it's true to say that if the people we look up to are people with good character, we are more likely to display good character. If the people you admire are people who show up in life in a good, wonderful, remarkable way, chances are we're going to follow that. But if the people that are our role models are bullies, are arrogant, are disruptive, horrible people, chances are that's going to impact our own characters. So the encouragement for all of us is to have role models that display the type of character that we would want our children to display. And the more we have these people in our lives, and the more we reflect on what it is that they do, the more likely we are to find an energy within us for good character. So I suppose it's just a fairly simple question. Who do you follow? If the people we follow are of high character, we might find some of that fruit within us. If it's of a low character, don't be surprised when sometimes what you display is maybe not what you would want your children to display.